Thanks very much, Reed. Talent is in the eye of the beholder, I guess, Norm Miller. And while we're not ready to roll the credits on the Hamilton Bulldogs season yet, they're in tough right now, trailing in the playoff race by 10 points with a lot of teams to jump over. And good evening, everybody. Welcome to the First Ontario Centre. Lake Erie and Hamilton, Norm, two teams who are right now out of the playoff picture, looking to get back into the playoff picture. And with Lake Erie missing 2 out of their 3 top scorers, the role of Andrew Agozzino becomes all the more important. Called Niagara's loss to Plymouth on Thursday a huge loss for the Ice Dogs because they lost in regulation, no points, but then Mississauga lost 4-0 to North Bay. Ottawa lost 7-0 to Peterborough, so the Ice Dogs are right back where they were before Thursday's game. And as you said, this is a team that they have been, well, for lack of a better word, miserable against.
Yeah. That's a pretty good word.
Look at the Ice Dogs just as an example. They're going to open up a 5,000-seat arena next year. I'm sure they could do a wonderful job in hosting a Memorial Cup, but can they really satisfy the CHL and the guarantees? Can you really say to a town council or to owners or whoever that if we can't make a certain profit here, you're going to have to cough up the shortfall? And in a situation like Niagara, in which the taxpayers have chipped in for the arena, it's a tough sell, so you might see those bigger places get more bids. But is there another platform that the CIS can aspire to? Is there another step that they can take to get more of a national focus? We'll address that as we take a look at marketing and promoting the CIS in the 21st century next on the broadcast booth. Yeah, and Al, it certainly is loud and it certainly is boisterous in here, not just in the broadcast booth, in the crowd. The Ice Dogs now down 2-0 in the series, and the feeling might be, as we'll take a look at some of the highlights, a break here, a break there, could be looking at a different series. All right, national anthems in the books, ready to go. Norm Miller for the Hamilton Bulldogs and the Rochester Americans. Both teams coming off victories. Rochester 6-4 over Utica. Hamilton a stirring 5-4 victory in overtime over Rockford right here at Copps Coliseum. Should be a good matchup. All right, thanks very much. I could have listened to Chris talk.
Yeah, great stuff.
Some of those pictures, was that the Winter Olympics or the Summer Olympics? It looked tropical there.
Yeah, it looked very balmy. It was. And it's a bit of a tropical resort, apparently, Sochi. And you don't expect to see a photo of a guy at the Winter Olympics standing on the beach, do you?
Yeah, absolutely not. Hamilton Bulldogs tied with Oklahoma City 1-1, and I guess Hamilton could feel a little bit fortunate considering the way the shots on goal went, but they did maximize their opportunity. We'll take a look at some of the highlights here. It might only be April, but when you have to defend a Vanier Cup, you have to start early. The McMaster football team practicing behind me in preparation for the 2012 season and a defense of their Vanier Cup. Arguably the biggest moment on this campus during the 2011-2012 year. But it wasn't the only story for the McMaster Marauders this year. We'll take a look at the McMaster season in review. Football, basketball, volleyball, award winners, and lots more. It's the broadcast booth, and I'm Steve Clark, and it's on Cable 14.